Okay, whatever happens, let's be professional.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for background actors who stole the spotlight with exaggerated acting, improv, or mishap.
Throw him to the floor again, sir. Oh, yes. Throw him to the floor, please.
Number 10, Layla Sarakalo. Star Trek IV, The Voyage Home. San Francisco native Layla Sarakalo would relate to the Starship Enterprise crew when they were transported to 1986.
Earth. But when? Spock?
Judging by the pollution content of the atmosphere, I believe we have arrived at the latter half of the 20th century.
She was herself stranded after her car was impounded during a shooting day for Star Trek's fourth film. Instead of a nuclear reactor, though, she collected money to get home by playing one of the bystanders, Uhura and Chekhov ask for help.
Excuse me. We are looking for nuclear vessels. Can you tell me where the naval base is in Alameda? We're looking for Hello?
But instead of brushing them off like everyone else, Sarakalo tried to politely give directions. This dialogue, a comedic highlight in The Voyage Home, was totally improvised by Sarakalo.
Please, we're looking for the naval base in Alameda. Could you tell me where the nuclear vessels are?
Ooh, I don't know if I know the answer to that. I think it's across the bay. In Alameda.
That's what I said, Alameda. I know that.
But where is Alameda?
Though she passed away in 2025, that one initially bad day in '86 would ensure the show stealers place well into the future. Number 9, Taking a Dive, The Dark Knight Rises. Hey, who wants to pick a fight with Batman and Catwoman anyway? They take down a whole horde of Bane's henchmen in The Dark Knight Rises. Granted, the baddies weirdly take turns attacking, with one embarrassingly missing an opportunity to strike Batman from behind. He instead briefly shuffles around before falling back like he was knocked out. This blooper has baffled Bat fans ever since, with no explanation of this masked extra's identity or why he reacted to a fight that hadn't yet reached him. Maybe the stunt performer really did think his character would be wise enough to play dead in this melee. Or maybe he just blew the choreography in a memorable way. Number 8, Man Throws Dog, Mr. Nanny. Let me tell you something, brother. The family comedy Mr. Nanny didn't win Hulk Hogan any fans. At least there was one memorable wrestling move during a motorcycle montage. As the Hulkster rides across Palm Beach, Florida, a man can be seen throwing a dog into the water in a seaside background. Audiences who bothered to watch the movie that closely were shocked. The Easter egg took Mr. Nanny viral years later. People can't figure out if this was animal cruelty or just someone swimming with his pet. Was he even an official extra with such a fast-paced sequence? Certainly, opening a shot with such a distracting visual says a lot about the movie's campy ineptitude.
I can handle myself.
Number 7, In Need of a Bathroom Break, Back to the Future Part 3. What would you change if you could go back in time? We can guess the answer from Daniel Evans, who briefly appeared as Dr. Emmett Brown's son, Vern, at the end of the Back to the Future trilogy. As Doc gives Marty McFly one last speech before travelling through time with his family, Vern is visibly uncomfortable behind him. Evans winces, gestures for attention, then points down to indicate that it's time for a potty break.
Your future hasn't been written yet. No one's has. Your future is whatever you make it.
This distracts from a crucial and emotional scene that was reportedly too tricky to reshoot. It by no means ruins the ideal ending of Back to the Future 3, though Evans' awkward communication could indicate why Vern wasn't a speaking part.
And eventually I was like, man, I need to use the restroom. And I was just letting him know, like, hey, I need to use the restroom. He's like, just 1 or 2 more and then you can go and do your thing. And I was like, okay, that's fine. But they took that one and put it there. So I was like, okay, so it is what it is.
Number 6, Jolly Beach-goer, Jaws. The biggest threat to Amity Island is firmly established when the shark attacks a child at the beach. Well, maybe not so much for one visitor. As people help others get to the shore, one man in front of Martin Brody is smiling. It even looks like he's skipping into the water. Feigning panic admittedly had been fun for the non-professional actors in Jaws. A later beach frenzy scene even features a smiling extra in a party of people wearing buttoned shirts and ties. The more noted first guy is just particularly well placed. While Steven Spielberg's seminal thriller overcame some huge technical difficulties, you can't catch all the distracting extras in the sea.
Please, gentlemen.
Number 5. Alright, Ghostbusters. If this guy wants to call someone, he probably wouldn't need a phone. Certainly, all of Manhattan is enamored with the Ghostbusters as they arrive at the scene of a paranormal attack. But through the roaring crowd of fans, one up front can be clearly heard shouting, "That was Eldo Ray Estes, a makeup artist who went on to win 4 Emmys for his work on As the World Turns." He has since confirmed that he was the alright extra in Ghostbusters, and that he was actively trying to get attention.
They love you. They love you here. I like that shirt, Brad.
It must have worked if he was frequently recognised after the film's release. As successful as Estes has been behind the scenes, that one moment on camera made him immortal.
I know. I mean, I guess I wanted to be seen, but obviously I did.
Number 4. Diner Patron, Goodfellas. Martin Scorsese's Goodfellas boldly exposes the workings of the mafia. It's a wonder how they kept it a secret if mob meetings caught this much attention by bystanders. During the iconic scene in which Henry Hill and Jimmy Conway talk at a diner, a patron behind Jimmy struggles to look nonchalant.
I met Jimmy in a crowded place we both knew. I got there 15 minutes early and I saw that Jimmy was already there. He took the booth near the window so he could see everyone who drove up to the restaurant.
In fact, he often seems startled when he looks up from his food and cases the joint. Once you see him, you can't not see him in every shot of Jimmy. It doesn't help that the man looks directly at the camera at one point. Robert De Niro and Ray Liotta's dialogue is apparently just that captivating. Still, whether that diner patron heard something he shouldn't have, his actor was suspiciously shifty.
That's when I knew I would never have come back from Florida alive.
Number 3. Nervous Kid, North by Northwest. It's believed that W.C. Fields said you should never work with children or animals. They may be particularly tough to tame in scenes of suspense, even for the master of it. In one of the most shocking scenes in Alfred Hitchcock's North by Northwest, Eve Kendall shoots Roger Thornhill with blanks at a Mount Rushmore cafe. It's less shocking if you spot the kid in the background plugging his ears before the gun goes off. Maybe he clocked the weapon when he was staring at the actors, though that's distracting enough.
I saved the phony tears. You little fool.
As impeccably crafted as this tense scene is, otherwise, that boy has become an icon of unprofessional extras. That may be unfair given his overly curious age. Number 2. Think Fast, being John Malkovich. This extra in Spike Jonze's post-modern masterpiece sure thought fast. John Malkovich is already furious when he discovers a portal into his own mind that exits onto a roadside. As he storms off, a man in a passing car throws a beer can at his head while shouting,
Hey, Malkovich, think fast!
This painfully funny gag was made more iconic by a 2007 YouTube video featuring Jones's commentary on the scene, which claimed that this extra improvised the toss. The thing is, the commentary track was fake.
That was not in our script at all. We had some extras that had snuck some beer on set, and it got pretty lit, and fortunately it wasn't the driver, just the passenger. And he throws the can at Malkovich and has the famous line, "Hey Malkovich, think fast." And he now has his SAG card because of it, and we had to bump his pay from about $100 to $700 a day, and he has Mr. Malkovich reaction to thank for that.
In a Reddit Q&A in 2013, Malkovich revealed that the gag was in the script, though he wasn't necessarily supposed to get hit. That extra's expert marksmanship is nonetheless the stuff of legend. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honourable mentions. Flyers Down, Teen Wolf. The final basketball game ends in triumph, and a wardrobe malfunction in the bleachers. Scaredy Cat, You Only Live Twice. Apparently, Blofeld's furry companion didn't know the headquarters explosion was fake.
Impregnable?
Kokani Hiro. Come with me, Mr. Bond. Bird one to base.
A Shake of the Fist, Coach Carter. One sports fan condemns a school gym closure with a most cinematic gesture. A superfan, $1 Million Baby. A man in Maggie's corner gets a bit too hyped for such a solemn boxing drama.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The Centurions, Monty Python's Life of Brian.
Only one survivor, sir. Ah! Throw him to the floor. What's it? Throw him to the floor. Oh.
It must have been hard to keep a straight face as an extra in a Monty Python movie. Never mind those who were cast as Roman centurions in Life of Brian, with orders to not laugh during Pontius Pilate's interrogation of Brian Cohen. They were also not briefed on the scene, as actor Michael Palin wanted an authentic reaction as he pushed them to their limits. When the Centurions finally broke over a reference to Pilate's unfortunately named friend, Palin improvised a turn in the interrogation.
I have a very great friend in Rome called Biggest Dickers. Silence! What is all this insolence? You will find yourself in gladiator school very quickly with rotten behavior like that.
Now, that's how you do deadpan during a ridiculous scene. Of course, his victims' continued futile professionalism is what makes this gag so iconic.
Wait till Biggest Dickers hears of this. Wait! Take him away! Oh, sir, No, I want him fighting rabid wild animals within a week. Yes, sir. Come on, you.
Never underestimate the creative talent lurking in the back of a scene.
Incontinentia buttocks. Down! What is all this? I've had enough of this rowdy, rebel, sniggering behavior.
Who are some other movie extras who got extra attention from the audience? Point them out in the comments.
That's the beauty of it all. Simplicity. Besides, if it gets too complicated, you lose your target audience.